Viewer discretion is advised.
Planet, species, race, nation, state, religion, party, union, club, association, neighborhood improvement committee. I have no interest in any of it. I love and treasure individuals as I meet them. I loathe and despise the groups they identify with and belong to. Don't confuse me with those who cling to hope. I enjoy describing how things are. I have no interest in how they ought to be. And I certainly have no interest in fixing them. My motto, fuck hope.
Hello, Coughlin. This is Brett Keene. You know me and I know you. I've been watching your videos for quite a while, and I've come to the realization that you want to be a successful YouTuber. You want to be like Pat Kendall and Thunderfoot. You even envy myself, and who can blame you? So, as a friendly guy, as a rational, logical human being who just rises to the occasion anytime there is debate or discussion, no matter who it is, no matter where it is, no matter what time it is, I felt, as the good guy here, that I would give you some advice on how to be a potentially interesting, moral, ethical, and even somewhat decent human being. After I get done working on you, I have a feeling that when people watch you, you will gain respect, integrity, and people will say to themselves, look at this Coughlin. He used to be this puddle of shit just sitting there, but now look at him. He's a potentially interesting human being now. Here's my tips. I think that most people would agree that first impressions are the most important. When people are interacting with you, Coughlin, it's not a good idea to basically start beating upon your chest like a goddamn gorilla that is unevolved, an evolutionary hiccup, an evolutionary U-turn. Do you think it would be possible if you could actually try to relax, calm down, slow down your anxiety about fucking Mach 4, and instead of bouncing around and shit like the amazing atheist whenever he's nervous and stuff because you're not really sure if what you're saying is actually going to come off intelligently, try to approach it like this. And this is how you should approach any problem. Analyze, formulate, come up with a formula. Number 2, whenever you're watching folks like Pat Kendall or Thunderfoot, you need to come to the point where you realize just because people don't agree with you, just because people don't share your ideology, this doesn't necessarily mean that they're a Nazi or a bigot or some kind of horrible piece of crap and stuff. And also, if you want to get views and subs, you do realize there's a better way of getting attention than acting like a attention deficit child who requires Ritalin. You know, maybe say, hey, Pat Kendall, I'm not sure that I am clear on what you're trying to say. I would like some clarification, as opposed to calling names and slapping your own head like a retarded seal and all this kind of stuff. I mean, that's how logical, rational people do. I understand that that might be a difficult concept for you to acquire. But what you need to do is try listening, paying attention, focusing on what is happening before you, before going into an attack or assault, especially when neither one of these individuals have ever provoked you or attacked you themselves. The world's not after you. Try to work on the paranoia thing. Also, Coughlin, people tend to feel that there's a bit of courage and integrity there whenever you have issue with someone and they invite you to a conversation or a discussion so they can try to give you advice and suggestions and be able to work out what any kind of issues are between you and that person. The logical, rational thing to do is to actually try to sit down and talk things out. Learn to listen. Learn to pay attention, and then learn how to give constructive criticism as opposed to just running around like an idiot or a crackhead who had his pipe explode in his face. Sure, there's going to be some people who are going to stand there and they're going to look at you and they're going to go, don't allow yourself to be tricked to thinking that they're laughing with you. They're watching you and they're seeing a train wreck in front of them. And they watch you for the same reason why when people are driving down the highway and they see a 15-car pileup and heads are flying around on the highway, they will stop and they will look. But this will only pique people's curiosity for so long. People might even get out of their vehicle and look. But sooner or later, traffic's going to get going again, and it's going to move along, and you will just simply be the rolling head on the fucking highway that nobody cares about. A flash in the pan is basically what I'm saying. We don't want that. Not if we want you to be a successful YouTuber. Coughlin, as most people will tell you, I'm a wonderful human being. I am one of the top atheists on YouTube, and I'm willing to take the time out of my busy schedule to help you get adjusted. I'm going to try to make you as comfortable as possible, Coughlin. What I'm going to do is I'm going to invite you to come into my live chats every single day. And when given the opportunity, when you're not out on the street screaming and squealing and acting silly, or making these terrible, embarrassing videos about yourself, showing that you absolutely have no ability to listen or be able to pay attention to what the people are saying that you're assaulting in the virtual world, I invite you to come into my room so I can give you step-by-step advice and tips on how to be a successful and potentially somewhat decent human being. So you will notice almost every single day or every other day that I will put up a live chat with link in the description for you to come in and be able to talk. You can tell Uncle Brady about all your issues and problems, why you think it is that you have failed so miserably, and I will teach you how to do things right. It's the least I can do. I'm always trying to help folks out. You got to understand. I see you as a charity case, and I'm willing to take upon your case. All right, ladies and gentlemen, it's been a wonderful day. If anyone else out there thinks that they need help or they need Uncle Brady's ear, I'm here for you. You can put your head right on my shoulder, lean on me, and we shall talk. Peace out.